So you maybe heard about news about Tai Lopez and how he's actually involved in a Ponzi scheme, scamming people for 120 million. So in this video, I'll give you a background about this story and how SEC is actually banned him on YouTube. And also he removed all his content. And in this video, we will discuss that what really happened, and I'll give you the most authentic information about it. I know there are a lot of information on the internet, but in this video, you will see more authentic information about what really happened and where he is now. So Tai Lopez is a famous internet marketer. I'm a marketer myself, so I have a huge respect for her because he has gained a lot of followers and a lot of good reviews online about his program. One of the famous was 67 Steps, and the other one was SMMA. Right, and he actually created a lot of entrepreneurs online. I'm talking about 2016 or 17 when he was very popular on the internet, especially on the YouTube. So you maybe heard of famous Here My Garage knowledge a video that he posted. I'm not sure. I think in 2015 or 14, when of course YouTube ads were not that common, and he actually pushed the video for $5,000 or something, and that video got over millions of views, and he made a lot of money with this simple video. And not only that video is actually being taught in the marketing universities because it presents a very, very unique angle. Right, and even to this day, I'm seeing a lot of young entrepreneurs, just to prove their authenticity and their credibility, they use Lambos and cars to sell their courses, right, to this day, right? And he was actually the first one doing it. So look, one thing that you need to understand, I'm not a fanboy or anything like this, but he definitely changed a lot of people's lives, right? And I have a huge respect for him. So what really happened and why he got into this $120 million Ponzi scheme? So basically, he and his partner Alex, they are very good at launching e-commerce products, and they made a lot of money with it. So they decided to buy all the online stores in America that have huge brand name, but they are not online. RadioShack is one of that. Right, so they did that, and unfortunately, it didn't go well as planned. Right, and what he did wrong was misleading his investors. Right, so what he was actually doing was sending money to his old investors and telling them that it is coming from the profits, but business was actually not making money. So he was sending money from new investors to old investors, right? So that was his mistake, and of course, when SEC involved in this, and they actually gathered a lot of information about this incident, and they realized that yes, he was actually misleading his investors and telling them that hey, we are profitable, but technically they were not making any money. So one thing I want to tell you about investing. Investing is something that is not a very lucrative business, especially if you don't have much liquid, right? S&P 500 is very common. People use it all the time. The example of S&P 500 and how he can, if you have $1 million, and how he can change your life and pay you well and all of that. But still, it has its flaws, right? So one mistake he did was misleading his investors. He should have done a lot better by telling them that, hey, we are not making money, and these businesses are not doing well, He has a lot of investors that time because, of course, that he used YouTube or his social presence to get a lot of attention and a lot of trust from people. Because in more simple words, a lot of free content he posted on social media and YouTube, and even to this day on YouTube, SEC actually removed his channel, so he's no longer enjoying the leverage from YouTube. On social media he's still active, right? So and his lawyers are actually doing a great job keeping him safe and actually resolving this issue. And maybe he will do the settlements, I'm 100% sure, because those business people are incredibly smart, right? I mean, I'm talking about beyond our imagination. Because they have a lot of knowledge about, again, the world knowledge come up. So they have a lot of knowledge about industries, how the industries work, how the rules and regulations works, right? So these business people are incredibly smart, and they may don't look smart to you, but because of their philosophical angle that they always present to others, but they are very smart. Because they have access to a lot of things that we don't know, right? So he maybe get out of it. So that is basically why he's no longer on YouTube, right? And he has massive followings on YouTube as well. And but still he's on YouTube. There are a lot of podcasts on about this issue, and people are actually welcoming him on the podcast to discuss this. So he is still pretty active on YouTube, even without having a YouTube channel. So what we can learn from it, as a marketer myself, I strongly believe in be totally crystal clear about what you're offering to your customers, right? And what they are getting, right? I don't like to give bold promises, right? And I don't like to mislead them, because it's in human nature that whenever they're investing money or giving money to you, they're expecting something out of the world, which is impossible. So I'm more realistic marketer, so I don't give people fake hopes, right? Hey guys, I can change your life if you give me $5,000 or $10,000, and if you invest in this business, I will change your life altogether. I'll send you this much money and this much money. No, I don't do that. My area of interest is completely different. I'm a more technical person, and I focus on services that I can provide technically, rather than being in this this philosophical bubble that, hey, I will fix your mind, and making money is all about fixing your mind. But that's not true, actually, not completely true. But I'm not against course sellers. I'm not against and the people who actually are profitable and asking other people to invest in their business so they can make profits too. I'm not against them, but there should be a mechanism, because you need to understand one thing: no business is a fun business, right? It's incredibly boring, and of course it is risky. And the marketers like Tai Lopez is one of the most famous marketer in the world. And extremely popular in America, and a lot of people know him, and a lot of teenagers, 80 years old, 90 years old. I remember when the SMMA launched, these all teenagers were so pumped about it, right? And he actually produced a lot of results as well. So I'm sure that he can make up to his investors and resolve this SEC issue. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, you need to click on subscribe, right? And you need to click on the like button, and you need to share this video. And of course, if you wanted to scale your business, you can click the link below and drop your email, and my team will contact you from there. All right. Take care.